right. We just wanted to welcome everyone who came tonight, and we're just really excited to have you. And we are really very happy that Lee agreed to come talk with all of us tonight. She has some great stuff planned that we've talked with her about, and I know you're just going to end up leaving the webinar feeling better prepared to tackle homeschooling your kids through high school. Something that can often feel intimidating for a lot of parents, and we just have a number of reasons we're excited about the webinar.
Yeah, well, I want to say first, we've really been glad to get to know Lee and what she's doing with the Home Scholar over the last couple months. Just a couple days ago, we were talking with her over the phone, and it was so encouraging to hear what she's doing to help homeschoolers through a Home Scholar, especially as she's helping so many parents to get comfortable with teaching high school, doing transcripts with high school, all kinds of stuff. We were just really impressed with what she's been doing.
Another reason we're excited about what Lee's teaching tonight is that we have a son who is in 5th grade, and he'll be going into 6th grade next year.
Right.
And we know that the time is drawing near every year that we really need to be more concerned with keeping careful records so we can put together his transcripts for college, and we really want to be able to give him the best opportunities that we can, as we know you guys want to do with your own kids. And Lee just has so much insight and wisdom when it comes to this topic.
Yeah, I also want to add, though, that in addition to homeschooling, of course, our own children, both of us, Tricia and I, are on the board of our homeschooling co-op here in our own town. And we've got about, 100 kids or so in the program, and many of them are high school age. And we get questions from time to time from parents about the exact same stuff that we're going to be talking about tonight during the webinar, about transcripts and those sort of things, and if their child's meeting all the requirements and that they'll need for college, all that kind of stuff. So the more we've listened to Lee, the more we've really come to love her really kind of no-nonsense style and her take-it-easy approach that really helps set homeschool parents at ease about all this kind of stuff. So we're really happy that we now have, through our networking with Lee, someone to send people to when they have all these kind of questions about what to do during these high school years. It's just so good to have made friends with Lee in this area. So we're very excited about what she has to talk about tonight.
Well, thank you. I'm really excited to be here too, and I'm just so glad that you and so many of the other parents have come early so that they can learn about grades and credits and transcripts while their kids are in, middle school, 9th grade, 10th grade, so that you can learn the stuff before you need it so you don't have a little freak out before high school starts. So I wanted to find out, Tricia and Luke, if you had a chance to look over the total transcript solution and what you thought about it, because you've seen it with your own eyes, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. It's very, very good. What I really liked, well, I liked a lot of things about it, but one of the first things that I really loved about it is that it really shows you how, what you need to do to make a good transcript. I've overheard a number of parents, especially high school students, really worry about getting the right classes and the right number of classes, the right number of credits, the right amount of credits. And what I love about what you do with this, Lee, is it really shows you through this stuff. It really shows you through how to deal with all these kind of questions, same kind of stuff you're talking about tonight, but of course in more depth. And you can use the transcript to share what you're already doing, but in the language that the college understand. I love what you said there during just the beginning of the webinar about the transcript being speaking the love languages of a college, and that's one of the benefits of using this solution, is that it actually more or less walks you through just a kind of a step-by-step tutorial, walking you through writing that out and making it work. So I thought it was very, very good.
Yeah, I would say one of my favorite things about it is just how thorough it is. There's really not any stone left unturned. All of the all questions that I didn't even have were answered in
Yeah.
the total transcript solution.
That's
Things
great.
that I hadn't even ever thought of. So that was really cool how thorough it was. And I love that that you can help everyone from the least organized to the most knowledgeable parent, and the most organized parent get a transcript together for their child. And everything's really broken down into step-by-step instructions. It's clear and very easy to follow.
And one of the things I also love too is the consultation thing. One thing I love, Lee, about what you're doing here is you're not just selling a product. You're really selling yourself. You're selling a piece of yourself, giving your own wisdom and customizing it to people's specific questions and situations. So that if the written materials and all the other piece parts of the total transcript solution aren't clear enough, then the phone call is really, really cool. As you know, we were talking over the phone a couple days ago. Just very helpful to be able to walk through what it really means for your specific situation. The personal consultations are great. So I love that, Lee. I love how you give you really give yourself to your members. And so I would say to all of you who are on the webinar right now, if you're one of those homeschool parents who loves to rub shoulders with those who are more experienced in homeschooling, have gone down that road before, have been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, and you want to know someone who's walked the road ahead of you, then Lee and the products that she's offering here, especially with this total transcript solution, is perfect for that, because you'll really feel like you have a mentor. Another thing I like to say too is we absolutely love the templates. You really made this super easy. It's just a complete plug and play system. You just choose the template that works best, you add your information, and you go. It's great. It's combine this with the step-by-step book, the webinar that gets all the nitty-gritty details, then the free phone call, all the to deal with any lingering questions. You know exactly what you need to do. You won't have any question that's unanswered with that. And I also want to say this, is that this is very inexpensive, really affordable, especially considering all the bonuses you get. I think, Lee, what I love about this is that you really get, as you've homeschooled yourself, the homeschoolers are on a budget, and it's important to not just get a quality product, but to get it and save money at the same time. And that's really what this is. So I've loved every square inch of this. It was really good.